The Yankees are in a delay, because of course they are. Let's take a look at their radar like we did the other day. Because it might be fortuitous to pick another game. Yeah, it looks like the same nonsense as the other day. Alright, so let's pick another game. Let's do the Mets today. Really the only interesting one. Seven ten. So we got about 8 minutes to kill. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, you can't watch that because MLB is mean. I'm still stuck on that. Alright. So get your bingo cards ready to go. Make sure you check off your rent-free like the thought of someone drinking a beer through a hot dog square. And we'll get off first pitch at 7:10, it looks like. Let's get that music back. Since we can't have any other good audio, we have YouTube Lo-Fi Laundromat. Because I thought a Lo-Fi Laundromat was kind of amusing. Let's see if I can bring that one into focus here. Lo-Fi Laundromat. I added a couple squares since the last stream. Pitch count problems. Reliever has, I think I had reliever has perfect outing. Balk, catcher interference, pitcher and catcher disagreement, which is especially true when Garrett Cole's the pitcher. Hang on, I just realized that window is way too big. No, it isn't. It's not covering me up. We'll just have to monitor the Yankee game. Mets are back from commercial. Never mind. I was going to say Mets are back from commercial. They were showing the four umpires talking to the two managers. They're trying to fill time now, showing Randy Mauricio's first Major League home run last night. Maybe I can get in there and show that. See if we can go back a little bit. He's definitely a fun name to watch. He was really blowing up the Met system past couple of years. Okay, over you go. What the hell's going on with the music here? It sounds like a broken record. Oh my goodness. It's like a beautiful sunset in New York. They're showing. Yeah, I can show you what they're showing. It's beautiful. Okay. Alright, you might have to get rid of this music. Just delete the whole thing. It's going to be a little bit more boring without the music, but I don't think my laptop can handle that. I wonder if I can make this a second tab. Nope. We'll check back on that in 15 minutes or so. If you're here and you're watching, say hi in the chat. I'm more than happy to interact with any of the viewers I have today. Before we get the game going, introduce yourselves. I don't know why it likes showing my cursor, but it does, and I'm not a fan of that. Because I'm not even on that stream. I got Lucchesi as the starting pitcher today, it looks like. Let's go in and look at his stats. It's not terrible, 3.54 ERA. .29 WHIP. Alright, so we got first couple pitches off. think it might be finally ahead of the, the stream there. Third pitch is a foul back. The pitch is on the inside corner for a strike. Looks like that was a four-seamer, 91 mile an hour. Citi Field looks like an absolute ghost town. I guess with the way the Mets have been playing, that's what happens, but not nearly the kind of support that the Yankees have gotten. And it's a grounder to the shortstop. Throws across the diamond to Alonso for the out. But yeah, the Yankees, I mean, they're getting, what, 35, 40K a night? With as terrible as they've been playing their last place still, I think. I just, before I left Twitter, or Twix or X or whatever you want to call it, there's so many people were saying, oh, I'm not going to support the team and I'm not going to watch anymore. And first pitch to Jordan Lawler is low. But yet why is it yelling at me now? Second pitch is in the dirt. The fans have been say one thing, do another kind of thing, So that was another 6-3 ground out. They're showing the wild card situation. The Phillies, Cubs, and Diamondbacks are all tied. Tommy Pham up at the plate. He's one of those who's been everywhere. First pitch is outside, in and gets through the second baseman, out to right field. Got to give the guy credit. No matter where he goes, he still performs pretty decently. And that was just off the outer edge of the plate, so he just kind of went with it. And the pitch low and outside. 76 mile an hour. I want to say curveball. That kind of looked like a curveball that just kept curving. I don't have it up on game day yet. And check at the runner at first base. Not quite a pickoff yet, but that's the attempt. It's way upstairs, 92 mile an hour. Fastball with a little bit of late rise. Oh, we got a single. We got a check-off single here. Outside. Three balls and no strikes to Walker. Gurriel on deck. Decent throw by the catcher, but Tommy Pham He got a good jump on that one. Let's see, is he out? No, he's very safe. Three-one count for Walker. Pitch. Fouled off to the right side. So that is our first full count. Nice fastball pitch upstairs, up and in. Just caught the corner. And he's just standing there like, where was I swinging at? It would have been called a strike anyways. Over to game day. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, it's number 6 right there. That's a beautiful pitch. Change my bit rate. Okay. Yelling at me that my bit rate's too high. Let's see if it's still gonna yell at me. You're still yelling at me. Why? I'm using this service called Restream to broadcast between both Twitch and YouTube and hopefully expand my presence, but that's what's yelling at me about everything. So I've got to... It didn't keep the title that I used. Alright, so we have Zach Gallen on the mound for Arizona. First pitch is outside for a ball. Okay, now it says him. Excellent. Second pitch is down and in for a 93-mile-an-hour ball. Wow, what a catch. What a catch. Blooper into center field by Nimmo. And it's caught by McCarthy. Let's see if we can... Let's see if we can make this work. Where am I going? I'm going to that one. Go to that one. That's not going to work. All right. Live stuff here, you know. There we go. Let me show you the replay here. It looked better in full speed, I think. Just a good jump by McCarthy there. And hang on to the ball as he fell to the ground. Okay, no, we can't watch the rest of that. Go away. Okay, so Lindor doubled. So that I'm gonna mark that one on the card. Double. Something tells me I'm never gonna get fan catches a foul ball. Oh, it was just nearly a ground rule double too. Off almost the top of the wall. Just beyond Fame's reach. First pitch is foul back for the Tampa native Pete Alonso. Calling the second one a foul tip. They keep showing that replay where it caught maybe the inside palm area of Fame's glove. Better timeout for Alonso. Foul back. They have Omar Narvaez behind the plate for the Mets. Who is, if you're a follower of the Yankees minor league system, he is the older cousin of Carlos Narvaez, who is with AAA Scranton. Now, I don't know what the rules are for, or if there are any, for broadcasting minor league games, AAA, AA, etc. But tomorrow, I think that's what we're going to focus on instead of doing the Yankees. 2-2 on the count. That was an outside fastball. So I think if home team hits home run, this is your shot here with Alonso at the plate. Nope, it's a blooper into left field. And that'll easily score Lindor from second. Puts the Mets on the board. First, that's not a thing in here, is there? That is not a bingo thing. Just as well. Not a home run, but Alonso is something else. Off the end of the bat. He did a Yogi Berra. He reached toward it almost on the dirt and blooped it into left field. You get Stewart at the plate. First pitch is a low swinging strike. DJ Stewart. I'm not very good at Mets names. I know Pete Alonso. I know Lindor. I know Nimmo. That's kind of it. Just shy of the strike zone for pitch 2. Showing that DJ Stewart does have the 5th highest OPS since August 15 in all of baseball. Inside for pitch 3, 92 mile an hour fastball. High pop up, inside fly roll, or infield fly roll they probably called. Just shy of the grass. They're showing the defense for the Diamondbacks. All right, so we got Jeff McNeil at the plate now. First pitch low for ball 1, 95 mile an hour fastball. I think after the third out, we're going to see if the what the status of the Yankees are. Look at that. There's the third out. Another outstanding play by McCarthy in center field, putting on an absolute show out there. Okay, come on. We might have to do this the hard way. Yeah, they're showing the breaking news. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can see that. Breaking news about Max Scherzer. It's one of those years where if anybody can get hurt, it's everybody's getting hurt kind of thing. All right, so we still got, there it is. Open you in a second link, and open you in that one. Yeah, they're still showing delay. Let's look at the lineups though. So we have Florial leading off, Judge second, Torres third, Sandy H fourth, Wells behind the plate, Volpe at short, Bowers at first again. I don't know why they're not playing DJ there. Oswaldo in left, and Peraza at third. So they're not playing IKF again. Now, mind you, this is assuming they actually play the game, because the way that radar looked, I don't expect that they're going to play the game. But I guess we'll see what happens, right? All right, so up to the top of the second we go. Lucchesi throws an outside strike. I don't know if I'd call that a strike. We have Lourdes Gurriel Jr. at the plate. Second pitch is low and outside for ball one. They're showing the replay. I don't know what they're saying. Oh, okay, thanks. 91-mile-an-hour fastball is up for ball two. Fourth pitch is in the dirt for ball three. A little dribbler over to Lindor at short. Across the diamond to first base. First out. Former Tampa Bay Ray Evan Longoria up at the plate. And first pitch to him bounces just behind the plate for ball one. They're calling that a slider. I don't know. I mean, I guess so. He's having a little bit of trouble on the off-speed stuff. And Longoria drives this one out to the warning track in right field. DJ Stewart has it, no problem. Maybe about 1-2 steps before you get to the wall. Oh, it didn't like that coffee, did it? Alright, we got Rivera. I don't know who Rivera is, but he's at the plate anyways. Emmanuel Rivera, 264 average, 4 home run, 26 RBI, 676 OPS. Pretty decent stats. Foul ball off to the third base side. I'm just hoping it's a late crowd because that looks so empty there. Another one in the dirt. 81 miles an hour. Like I'm saying, he's having trouble with that off-speed stuff. The pitch before, they're calling that an off-speed slider, and that was right in the middle of the zone. That was outside again. I wonder what his ratio is. Oh, it says that right there. Half of his pitches are ball so far. Not spectacular, but not terrible either. Three and two, inside pitch. Rivera has to kind of duck out of the way a little bit. Chasey looks a little frustrated on the mound. Outside for ball four, so Rivera earns the first walk of the night. I don't have that on my bingo card, do I? I don't think I have that on the bingo cards. I gotta add that. So they're showing the National League wild card again. Reds and Giants are a game back. Marlins are a game and a half back. McCarthy pops it up just outside of the plate for the third out. So yeah, that's kind of wild that they have 6 teams within a game and a half of each other in the National League. I don't know what the American League looks like, but excuse me, I'm sure we can find out. See what we can find. Wild card. Wild card. There we go. All right, so we have Baltimore, Houston, Minnesota. Those are the divisional leaders. Then we have Tampa Bay, Texas, Seattle for the top 3 for the wild card. Toronto's a half game back. Boston and the Yankees are both tied with a .503 win percentage and 7.5 games back. And then it's just downhill from there. Cleveland, 12.5 games. Angels, 13.5 games. Detroit, 14 games. And you have Kansas City, which I didn't realize Kansas City was the worst team they're the worst team in baseball. Kansas City and Oakland are the 2 worst teams in baseball. Kansas City has lost 101 games already. Holy moly. 308 win percentage. So they're Oakland, Kansas City, and the White Sox are all eliminated, and Colorado is the only team that's been eliminated for the National League. They're 53 and 92. So the Yankees have 11 games before they're eliminated. So the game base says the game is back, but I'm not back from commercial yet. There we go. They just did second strike. McCarthy didn't realize what was going on. Narvaez, sorry, had to push him out of the way. Third pitch is in the dirt for ball one. 1-2 on the count. Just showing Trip Gibson is behind the plate tonight. 87 mile an hour. I want to say that looked like a slider for strike three. I think that was Gallen. Go away. I think that was Gallen's first strikeout of the night like that. Pitch outside. Gallen snags it on an infield little line drive, I guess you can call it. I call it a ground out, I guess that's what it was. Yeah, I guess it was a ground out. It bounced just outside of the plate, and then Gallen got it before it made a second hop. First pitch to Brett Baty is a low strike. He's swinging low strike for strike two. And he calls timeout. The pitch. Come on, man, that's not a strike. Very low, just outside of the strike zone, kind of a strike, but so it goes, I guess. I would say let's go around the league, but we'll give that a little bit of time. Check on the Yankees. Nope. I mean, I guess we can go around the league. Let's see what we got going on. All right, Nationals and Pirates. Pirates are up 5-1. Bottom of the fourth. Orioles and Cardinals are in the top of the fourth. Cardinals are winning 1-0. Reds and Tigers, top of the fourth also. Reds are winning 3-2. Braves and Phillies are also in the top of the fourth. Braves are winning 3-1. Braves are just that team this year. They have a 95-50 record. Rangers and Blue Jays. That might be the game to watch. Blue Jays have 2 hits, and that's all for the game so far. They're in the middle of the third, so we might have to follow that one. Kind of put that one on the back burner. We got our game here. The A's and the Astros. Bottom of the second. No hits allowed yet, and that is all for right now. The rest of them are either in warm up or they're one late game. Late game tonight is Padres at Dodgers. And then later on we'll go over the games that have already finished. First pitch by Lucchesi is low and outside. Hit for a foul ball. Off the catcher, I think. Second pitch is popped up. Who's going to get it? First baseman Pete Alonso gets it right behind the plate. All right, back to the top of the batting order. Ketel Marte Grounded out in his first appearance, 6-3. First pitch is outside. Again, off speed, 76 mile an hour. Wind up, and that one's in the dirt for ball 2. 78 mile an hour. Both are sliders. And the pitch. Grounded over to third base. Across the diamond to Alonso for the second out. Jordan Lawler is next up. Probably one of the more exciting prospects that making their debut this year. I mean, obviously the Yankees have theirs. Jason Dominguez has the UCL tour. What in the world are they showing on TV? Okay. Yeah, this kid's a lot of fun to watch. First pitch to Lawler is a dribbler over to Lindor at short. Cross to Alonso for the third out. What in the world? They're showing a missed. I don't know if it was hit or what in the world happened here. No idea. All right, let's go back to the scores. Rays were the early game today. They played Minnesota and they won. The Rays won 5-4. Cubs played in Denver today. The Rockies won 7-3. Former Yankee Jameson Taillon got the loss. He's now 7-10 with a 5.27 ERA. Guardians and Giants played some free baseball. Giants won in 10, 6-5. And the Angels and Mariners also played earlier. Mariners won 3-2. Something tells me they're not going to play that game. We're going to flip over to the Blue Jays. There's the Blue Jays. Okikuchi. Oh, goodness. Turn him off. Mark Martinez he is a piece of work. Alright, you can't hear that. Good crowd in Toronto, though. Holy moly. Bo Bichette at the plate. Who's on first? Ernie Clements on first. There am I going. Looking at it like, wait a second, where am I going? Is that George Montgomery? I think so. Yes, it is. Good for him. Three and two on Bichette after that inside pitch by Monty. In play out. Let's see if Texas gets something here. Wish I could rebroadcast a situation like this where, with the way Texas is hitting, I guess you can say, without jinxing anybody. That's another thing I gotta add to my bingo. Not even an hour in and I'm ready for the cough drops. So we have Seager, Grossman, and Garver due up. Keep poking at that Yankee game. Oh, jeez. The Rangers bullpen door is open and the ump's having a fit. Corsiger takes the first pitch. Popped off to the left side. Alright, we got a mute Buck, I'm sorry. So that shows up and in. Let's see where this actually was. Yep, that's up and in. No, almost hit him on the elbow. He had to duck away as if he was on the Matrix. Third pitch is low. Dribbled off to the right side for a foul ball. They're just doing replay on every pitch now, it looks like. Two and two count after a ball in the dirt. Let's see. This one? One walk, okay. Oh, how's that not a strike? Oh, come on now. Kikuchi wanted that one too. Right on the edge of the plate. Full count. Fouls that one off to the left side. Ball in the dirt gives Corey Seager a walk. Second walk of the night for Kikuchi. Robbie Grossman up to bat with Corey Seager on first. First pitch taken fall off to the right side. Meatball pitch too, right down the middle. Okay, so that says in play, no out. Single on a sharp line drive. Yeah, I would say so. Right over the. Who's that over there? Oh, that's Mr. Mustache. Right over his head. Who's that? David Schneider, I think that is over there. So there goes the no hitter. All right, let's go back to the Mets. We didn't really miss anything. Do we have an F9? I don't even remember if we have an F9 yet. I don't think so. We do have an F9. Oh, we gotta mark that on the bingo card. F9. Oh, we just need 5 runs and some pitch count problems. What the hell just happened there? So they're saying that home plate umpire is having a conversation with Lucchesi about how he's not making visual contact with the batter. And I guess they're giving him a automatic ball. That's what game day says, but they're not showing that on the TV broadcast. And they're showing Buck Showalter is just kind of keeping to himself but shaking his head. Close that. Thank you. Low and outside, swing and strike. 2-1 to Gurriel. He wasn't even. What? What? They gave him another pitch clock violation. And he wasn't even. He didn't even run out of time. Mound visit. I think we're going to have someone complains about balls and strikes soon. In this case, it would be more the automatic balls. I think you need to make an extra square called what? Especially in a situation like this. Okay, Gurriel has a 3-1 count. Pickoff attempt for Tommy Pham, who did steal last time around. And he's just dancing off of first base over there. Nope. Foul ball off to the right side. Three two is blooped out into left center. Oh, that's bad base running by Gurriel. Tries to stretch a single out into a double, gets tagged out halfway between first and second. Pham makes it over to third base though. Oh, that's really bad base running by Gurriel. Throw was on the money to second base though. Then Gurriel put the brakes on when he realized what was going on, but he didn't get a chance to get back to first base. All right, first pitch to Longoria is upstairs, 92 mile an hour. Second pitch is also upstairs. Third pitch has fallen off his ankle. That's always fun. And the pitch down and out for a 3-1 count. With the way that throw was from center field, they're showing the replay again. If Pham hadn't stopped, he might have made it home. Pitch is low and Longoria chases. Now 3-2 count. Stewart catches it about halfway depth-wise in right field for third out in the top of the fourth. Still in a rain delay in Boston. Do they play tomorrow? I don't know when they play again. Let's get rid of that window. Let's consult the phone. Where's my MLB app? There you are. Yeah, they do play Boston tomorrow, so the possibility exists we have another doubleheader tomorrow. First pitch for tomorrow is scheduled at 7:15. Michael King is the scheduled starter. Clark Schmidt was supposed to go on on Monday, the 11th. so you would think that he'd have to go tomorrow, because if he didn't go Monday and he's not going today, he'd have to go tomorrow. But that's just going to throw that rotation's going to be all screwy now. And then they play at Pittsburgh this weekend. That'll be fun. Garrett Cole's going to be playing against his former team. All right, so they're talking about betting, but we get the game going here. There we go. Pete Alonso. I'm telling you, he's getting a home run some point this game, right? He's got to be. That one's low. Chasing that low pitch. Timeout by Alonso. Let's move this a little bit. That's better. Well, does it have enough? It does not. Flies out to Gurriel. They were just saying about how Alonso has 106 RBI already. So that's what, 120, 125 kind of a pace. DJ Stewart takes the first pitch inside for ball one. Takes the next pitch, fouls it off the catcher. Inside pitch goes right behind second base. Shortstop Lawler throws over to first and gets DJ Stewart, who is not the quickest guy ever. Oh, baby. They're just showing about how one of their cameras behind the plate was taken out of commission, and they were saying camera has a black eye because it was taken up by a foul ball, as McNeil's, it's a hot shot single on a grounder over to right. Keith Hernandez was saying, do we have insurance on that? Yeah, that was a good pitch to hit. He hit the top of the ball for the ground ball, but whatever works, right? I can't get game day timed up with the game. There we go. And then if you advance it too far, it doesn't like you, and then it just stops and buffers, and then you're 3 pitches behind again. This is the situation I'm in. Plate run, but I'm stuck here, so. Line drive down the right field line all the way to the wall. And throw is offline. McNeil dives headfirst. 2-0 Mets. They were talking about how the base running has become more aggressive, and you have to agree with that because you got to push the field. Yeah, because they had a relay. They don't show the relay on here, but the relay was not. It was really offline. It was ahead of home plate, but McNeil was past the catcher at that point. So now you have Ortega on third after he doubled, and then I guess with the relay he advanced to third. Showing the replay of McNeil running from first to home. He was hauling. And then just keep showing the replay over and over and over again. He's safe. Just come on, move on, let's go. This is like the 5th time I've seen this replay. Different angles, but still, it's the same. It's the same play. Okay, so they say he struck out. Let's see where that pitch was. Really nice curveball, 12-6 curveball. Nearly in the dirt, but Vientos chased it for the third out. I think we're going to stay live until they potentially call the game because my voice is getting a little raspy here. Still not 100% recovered from COVID a couple weeks ago. So that doesn't help. I still have a cough. There it is. Checking the scoreboard again. No rule blowouts. Astros are no-hitting the A's through 3. So we'll have to follow that one. All the other games are pretty close. Pirates up 7-2 against the Nationals, top of the 6th. Looks like afternoon game tomorrow for the Mets, 4 o'clock. Kodai Senga takes the mound. First pitch up, but it's still called a strike. This one's up and in for a ball. McCarthy's due up next. I want to see what his bat is like. I haven't really seen too much of his stuff. Oh, I don't know. Called strike was outside. One, two. Down and out for a ball. 2-2 to the count. Looks like we get another ball coming. Yep. Outside. That same, almost that same location. Foul back. When the Mets score first, they have a 42-18 record, 700 win percentage. Stewart takes about 5 steps and then catches the F9 by Emmanuel Rivera. Tracy's up to 60 pitches. First pitch, grounds it off to the right side for a foul ball. Ball boy gives the foul ball to a little kid, as you should. Second pitch is inside for ball one. McCarthy was a first-round draft pick in 2018, 39th overall by the Diamondbacks. Third pitch is low for a ball to McCarthy. And the windup upstairs for ball three. Casey looks aggravated. It's been a frustrating game for him with the automatic balls and all that kind of stuff that he's had to deal with tonight. The windup. That's a good strike. I'll go with the up on that one. That's a good strike. McCarthy falls it off his ankle because that's the thing tonight. Oh, my cat Brooke wants to make an appearance. Hi, Brooke. Where'd you go, Brooke? Where'd you go? Oh, here you are. Okay, well, get off my shirt. Okay. Zavala, first pitch. Grounds out to the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Let's check the radar. Boston has a tropical storm watch, which, I mean, that's not really that big of a deal, in my opinion, but maybe that's just me being a Floridian. They're not going to get a direct impact from what the forecast has been showing. I mean, they've been, for the most part, pretty spot on um, with the forecast of Lee so far. Yeah, this rain's not letting up anytime soon. I guess it would help if I showed it. Give it a second to buffer. I don't think they're playing looking at that radar. Right, first pitch was a knuckle curve. Reed Briniak, that's the name. Remember him. Oh, we're gonna go this way. Oh, what happened? What happened? It got stuck. Oh, I bet it doesn't like me having this open. So Brett Beatty singled. Omar Narvaez up at the plate. He's a lefty bat. First pitch is up and away. I'm talking about a couple of the prospects. Drew Gilbert, specifically right now. I got a typo. They're calling them the Binghamton Mets. They're not the Binghamton Mets anymore. They're the Rumble Ponies. Which, if you know the background of that, is an amusing name. And apparently there's carousel history in Binghamton. The whole premise with the Rumble Ponies is that when you're in a carousel, not exactly the smoothest ride ever, and it's supposed to kind of rumble. So, therefore, the name Rumble Ponies. I'm putting this on my phone. Yankees, Red Sox. They're not playing yet, though. Yeah, they're not playing still. All right. So this is still behind, but that's alright. Narvaez flies out almost into the warning track on the left field side. Brennan Nimmo up. Talking to the umpire. I don't know if it's good or bad or what, but whatever. Umpire's causing trouble tonight. First pitch is an 83 mile an hour curveball called strike. Knuckle curve, I guess. It's a curveball as far as I'm concerned. Fall off behind the plate. I think it's time for the whiskey. I have some whiskey hiding in the back here. That kind of helps a little bit. Little dribbler bounced in front of the plate. Pitcher to the first baseman, and that lets Brett Beatty advance over to second base for the second out. Gallen's been pretty economical. 63 pitches through 4 2/3. Apparently, he's got some of the best stuff in the National League, even though he has an ERA over 3 1/3, which kind of says a lot about the state of baseball this year. First pitch is a swinging strike. Would have been a ball. 95 mile an hour fastball, though. This is Lindor at the plate. Second pitch, fouled behind the plate. 0-2. I was reading the game notes for Somerset from last night, and Yankees pitching prospect Carlos Gomez had an immaculate inning for Somerset. I think they're in the playoffs. I don't know if the playoffs. I don't know if they have another week or not yet. But anyways, yeah, they had their second immaculate inning of the year after Edgar Barkley did the same. I think it was like June, because he had a late season debut. I want to say it was something like June. Meeting on the mound with Sebi Savala, shortstop Jordan Lawler, and Zach Gallen. Most innings pitched per start this season, he is fourth on the list. 6.26 innings pitched. Number one is Sandy Alcantara. 6.60 innings pitched per start. Garrett Cole is number 5 behind Gallen. Yeah, that was a Savala blocked that one really nicely. That was a ball in the dirt inside, not quite into the batter's box, but it definitely would have gotten away if Savala wasn't really paying attention. And I guess he did it again. He did it again, but it was a little bit more over the plate this time. Up and in, check swing. Did he go? He did not. Checking Batty at second base, and he steps off. It's a photo right there. Brett Batty and Jordan Lawler. Two. I don't think Batty's considered a rookie anymore, but at least big name prospects at one time. Lindor takes an outside pitch foul for the third base side. Low and away, ball four. Lindor walks, and now they have runners on first and second. They're showing the Arizona dugout, so my guess is they're going to start getting someone warmed up. Especially with the control problems he showed. Maybe it was just that one knuckle curve, but I guess we'll wait and see. Alonso up at the plate. Takes a strike over the plate. 1 for 2 tonight with an RBI single. 44 home runs on the year. Takes almost the same pitch. Fall off to the first base side. Takes a pitch inside for ball one. Count 1 and 2. 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth. Mets up 2-0. Gillen shakes his head no, but he sets. There's a pitch come on his glove. That's interesting. And there we go. Blooper into line drive, I guess. Left center. Clears the bases. 2 RBI double for Alonso. So that's 3 RBI on the night. And if they're not warming in the bullpen yet, they got to be warming now. Beautifully hit pitch into the gap in left center. And they were running on contact. Corey's going to need rotator cuff surgery with the way he was going over at the third base coach's position. DJ Stewart takes first pitch inside. And they're just showing the replay again and again and again like they were doing before. Yeah, he hit it on the sweet spot of the bat, though. And DJ Stewart's hit in the, looks like the bicep. And he's in good amount of pain. What was that pitch? And he is definitely taking his time. Oh, come on. He's just standing there. He's in all sorts of pain. I just want to know what the pitch was. 95 to the bicep. I'm sure that hurts. I do not want to find out. The trainer's making sure everything works. Grab my hand and squeeze kind of thing. Gives him the okay, and he's trotting off to first base. And then they're showing replay after replay of Stewart getting hit by pitch. I don't want to see that. But he takes his base, and we move on. Jeff McNeil at the plate. First pitch drives it foul off to the left side. Yeah, they're showing the bullpen. Bullpen's empty, so I guess they're just going to let Gallen cruise, and if he implodes, he implodes. Takes the second pitch. Fall off to left side again. I thought Arizona had something to play for. Where is standing? Struck out on a pitch he shouldn't have been chasing. Down and away. I thought that would have been a check swing, but I guess they said he swung. He knew it anyways. He ripped his helmet off and spiked it into the ground. All right, I don't see standings. Oh, it's right freaking in front of me. Yeah, Arizona's in third place in the wild card chase, behind Philly and the Cubs. And Philly, I think, was winning. Philly is losing 4-1. That's right. They're playing the Braves. So the Diamondbacks really do need to win this game. Philly is 3.5 games up on Arizona. So any margin they can narrow between Philly and the Cubs, because the Cubs aren't playing tonight. Next game is actually at Arizona on the 15th. I thought they played already today. Yeah, they lost today against the Rockies. So if they win tonight, they'll be a game behind the Cubs and 3 games behind Philly. So yeah, they really need to win this game. Maybe their bullpen's tired and they're trying to let Gallen go. Anyways, top of the 5th. First pitch by Lucchesi. Inside to Ketel Marte. Second pitch is down and away, but it's driven to the right side for a foul ball. Okay, they're still showing the Yankees and Red Sox in a delay, so my guess is they're really trying to play the game, but I still don't think it's going to happen. Down and away for the third pitch. 2-1 the count. Hot shot ground ball off to the right fielder. Stewart gets the first batter on first. Guess that makes sense, right? Lucchesi just looks aggravated. He took the ball and he just kind of rolled it off to the first base home dugout. Jordan Lawler at the plate. And he bunts. And not even close. That was a terrible toss over to first base. Good bunt. Bunted ball made it just about to the pitcher's mound. Get to see who borked that one. So made it just past the pitcher's mound. And that was Alonso to McNeil. I think that was the problem. McNeil and Lucchesi were trying to go after first base. Bad throw by Alonso to McNeil, though. Meeting of the minds now at the mound with Tommy Pham due up to hit for Arizona. Runners on first and second, no out. Home plate umpire breaks everything up. No action going in the Mets bullpen either, it looks like. First pitch to Tommy Pham is low and in for a ball. Diamondbacks entering tonight 248 average with runners in scoring position. Second pitch inside, ball two. Showing the National East standings. Mets are 28 and a half games back of the Braves. And that's just, the Braves are running away with it. Third pitch is low inside, caught the corner. Strike one. And it barely caught the corner, like maybe a stitch. Okay, let's see if we get a 6-4-3. 6-4-3. We finally get some action on this bingo card. Ooh, we got a bunt too. We got to put the bunt down. I don't think we've had a 10 pitch at bat yet. I don't think so. Kind of want to look now. Not those. I'll have to look between innings. Something tells me I'm going to get this bingo card mostly full before the Yankee game starts, if it even starts. First pitch is inside for a strike, maybe, I guess. It's a strike on game day, but it looks like it barely caught the plate in real life. Way outside. Would have hit him in the head if he was a lefty batter. Chasey about to throw pitch number 80 on the night. 1-1 count. 2 outs. The pitch. Fouled back. Apparently, there's a Star Wars spin-off movie in the movie theater soon. I don't know. They just showed an ad on TV. I don't follow Star Wars stuff enough, but they've got so many spin-offs going on right now that my mind just kind of melts thinking about it. Okay, the 1-2 down blocked by Narvaez for ball 2. In the dirt, good block. Looks like we got an F8, so let's see what that play looks like. Back. About 4 steps shy of the 408 sign in deep center field for the third out. All right, so let's. Now they're at the middle of the 6th. Let's go look. See what we have for pitches. Four. That was 7. 3. 6. I don't think we've had 10. 10 is kind of hard to come by. 4. Yeah, I think I can get away with showing this one. Just before the bottom of the 6th happens, if this ever wants to load. Look at how offline this throw is. Not a chance. Okay. Bottom of the 6th. Let's go back up to the top here. First pitch is outside for a ball to Rafael Ortega. Second pitch is low for ball 2. I'm still really surprised they don't have anybody or haven't had anybody warming in the bullpen. His control does not seem to be there. Or command, I guess. Control and command are two different things. We're showing the out that was just made for the to fly out to center. Ortega walks after that high pitch. There's some movement in the dugout, but that's about it. Mark Viento's up at the plate, but there's a pickoff attempt. Oh, they got Dunkin' Donuts in the booth. They got a dozen donuts and they have a box of munchkins. What's he going with? Of course, Keith Hernandez chases the one with the sprinkles. It is up. It is out of here. Mark Vientos. 2-run home run. There goes the apple. There goes the fireworks. 6-0 Mets. Okay, so that's home run. That's 5 runs scored by a team. Home team hits home run. That's like wow. That's good stuff there. See if we have stats on that home run. 101 off the bat, 403 distance. All right, now we got action. Andrew Salfrank. I can't say I've heard of him before. Okay, so that's why. He's pitched 3 innings. He just made his debut on the 5th, it looks like. Wow. Good for him. No ERA, 3 innings, 3 Ks. Yeah, okay. That'll be fun to see him. Because, yeah, so, like I was saying before about the command and the control, and those are two different things. Command is the ability to throw the ball where the catcher puts his glove, and control is just the ability of throwing the ball over the plate, basically. And a little ground ball. I guess it's a line drive. It looks like a ground ball to the center field. Yeah, okay, that's a line drive. I don't know what I was looking at. Over the head of the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Pitching coach makes. That's the pitching coach. Anyways, called to the bullpen. That's it for Zach Gallen. He leaves allowing 6 runs, 8 hits, with Brett Batty on first. Go back over to that one. Put that one up so we can see the line on him. 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and a home run allowed. Not the best outing for Mr. Gallen. Hey, while we're waiting, let's check on the Yankees, see if they're gonna play. Still showing a delayed start. I wonder if it's. I don't know if they have a rule like they have in the minors where you have to throw the first pitch by a certain time. In the minors, it's you need to make a call by 9:30 and then have the first pitch by 10. So if that's the case, we still have another 40 minutes. Because it's currently 8:51 on the East Coast. Looking at that radar, though, I'm not very optimistic. Yeah, so bingo is a 10 plus pitch at bat or pitch com problems. So I mean, the other way is possible too: run roll double, pitcher and catcher disagreement, and catcher interference. First pitch by Sal Frank is a ball outside. Sal Frank is a lefty, looks like three-quarter-ish thrower. Hasn't really thrown anything over the plate yet, though. 2-1 count after Narvaez fouls that one off his foot. Sal Frank is 26, 6'3", 205 pounds, from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the 6th-round pick in the 2019 draft. Narvaez fouls that one back. Gallen doesn't look overly upset with himself. They're showing him in the Arizona dugout. He's at 90 pitches, threw 57 of those for strikes. So pretty good ratio as far as that's concerned. That one's in the dirt, almost bounces away, but Sibby Zavala able to block that one well. Had to make one of those shimmy slide moves off to the left to block it properly. Soft toss over to first base to check on the runner, Batty. Batty? I don't know how you pronounce his name. I don't have the volume on in the game. Narvaez flies this one out to center field, makes the catch, but the runner stays at first. Brendan Nimmo up. He was 0 for 3 with a lineout and 2 groundouts. Line out to center field, and then 3-1 ground out and a 1-3 ground out. First pitch is in the dirt, ball one. I mean, with this kind of command, you could have left Gallen in at that point. Really no different than what we saw with him. 1-0 is inside for ball two. But Castaneda, let's just get this thing over with already. Curveball that forgot to curve. Pitch is high for ball three. He just kind of curved up more than anything. It was a 6-12 instead of a, well, not really 6-12. It was a 9-12 instead of a traditional 12-6. 3-0 is good for a strike. 3-1 the count to Nimmo. Fouls that one off to the third base side. Lindor is on deck. He is 1 for 2 tonight. Oh, I gotta move that back up, don't I? Dribbler down the left field. Third base foul line, I guess. was the first hit that Sal Frank has given up in his major league career. Kind of a check swing almost by Nimmo down the third baseline. And Sal Frank is getting a mound visit already. They're not showing it, so I can't tell you who it is that's visiting him on the mound. They keep showing replays, though. Showing Nimmo was halfway to second from first base, and then he had to put on the brakes. Yeah, they never showed who the mound visit was, so it could have been the catcher, it could have been the pitching coach, but I don't know. They didn't show it. Lindor steps into the box and instantly asks for a timeout. Sal Frank starts to throw the pitch, but realizes that Lindor asked for a timeout. And then Lindor and the home plate umpire have a conversation of some sort. My guess is because of the way that he called time, and Sal Frank didn't see it. First pitch is in the dirt. Savella blocks it, so the runners stay put. Wouldn't know the count. Sal Frank is up to 14 pitches already. 1-0 is a swinging strike. 92-mile-an-hour sinker. That was a nice pitch. One and one is fouled back. My cat Brooke is making another appearance, but I'm not going to let her up here again. Lindor drives that one foul to the left side, bounces off his seat and into left field. One and two is in the dirt. For a ball, 2-2 to count, with one out after Narvaez flew out to center field. Sal Frank makes a spin move to check on Brett. I want to say his name is Beatty, not Batty. Anyways, check on the runner at second. Two and two is down and in for ball three, full count. Yes, high broke. Okay, we're up to pitch 7 with this upcoming pitch here. I need to get to 10. We need bingo. Lindor drives that one foul off to the right side. In play, no out. Lindor hits a low fastball off to left field to load the bases. just over the head of the shortstop, Jordan Lawler, beyond his tried to make a jumping catch, and it went just over his glove. Got another mound visit. We have Alonso due up. Bases loaded, went out, so that might be fun to watch, huh? Of course, I can't show you, so you can't technically watch, but just the same. I turned the closed captions on because the closed captions are always fun to watch. Okay, first pitch to Pete Alonso. 81-mile-an-hour curveball for strike one. Dribbler off the glove of Saul Frank. Nobody can get it. Good for a run to drive in Brett Beatty. I think his name is Beatty. We're going to go with that. Saul Frank went to get it was just off the end of Alonso's bat. Went to get it, kind of get out of the way because it was coming towards him. Missed the play. Bounced off the outer edge of his glove. And then kind of like a bunt kind of speed to get into the infield, and neither the second baseman nor the shortstop could get it. So they call it a fielder's choice and a fielding error. Do I have error on here? I don't. I need to put error around there. This way there's more variety. So 7-0 Mets. They still have the bases loaded for DJ Stewart. One pitch was low for a swinging strike, so we're now at 1-2 count. Ball low, 2-2. Jeff McNeil is on deck. So assuming they don't get the double play, McNeil might get a chance to drive in some runs too. Foul tip at the plate. Might have gotten that with the meat of his bat. That might have just been a foul. That's what they're calling it on game day. Saul Frank up to 28 pitches through a third of an inning. Not looking good for him right now. And there's the double play that I was expecting. 6-3 double play. So the Mets strand, the bases loaded. They're doing a Where's Waldo kind of thing. You got to find Aaron Judge. I'm no good at these. He's Speaking of which, let's find out if... Nope. They postponed the game. That's what I expected. Alright, so let's see what we got for tomorrow then. 1:35 and 7:15 for the two games tomorrow. Just like I figured, it's what, 9 something? 9:08? Yeah. 2 hour rain delay, they didn't get anywhere. But I think that's where I'm going to call it because my voice is cooked.